Raymond Kenny fighting out of the red corner, the red and black Hayabusa shorts, representing Reps MMA against Unit 7 ASW. Kadeem Stewart. I'm looking forward to this one. I think this one's going to have fireworks all over it.
Yeah, two great fighters, both from reputable gyms as well. And a lot of fans in the house looking forward to it as well. Kadeem, really long reach. Rangy guy, can pick guys apart from the outside. Obviously the ASW guys, tremendous grappling pedigree as well.
Raymond not intimidated by the Unit 7 fighter, staying in the pocket. Lands a nice kick to the body there.
Yeah, Kenny worked that well. If you catch that right, the shin across the liver, it's a fight ender. He's testing the waters there. Southpaw, that's a big power shot as well to drive from the southpaw position. Ducking in with a straight left. You see constantly moving in, feinting, taking his head off the centre line, not allowing Kadeem that straight line to jab his head.
Kadeem working the inside of the thigh a couple of times there. Oh, yeah. That was a little bit low.
It was. Kadeem went for the inside low kick. Kenny fired back and yeah, well inside. A bit of time to catch his breath and count him, as is normal these kind of situations. To be fair, you see this a lot, orthodox versus southpaw, because you're not kicking outside of the lead leg, you're going across the lead leg and you've got a kick on the inside. That's where the main power shot is, so that's why you tend to find it happens a little bit more.
No intention there whatsoever, but can't feel good. Yeah. Whether the intention is there or not, it doesn't feel nice. Touch gloves.
Yeah, good to go again. Kenny, nice head movement and doubles up with a straight left.
Yeah, Raymond working the clays to close the distance there. Doesn't want to give the longer Kadeem that room to work. But
yeah, great head position there from Kadeem. Battling there, keeping his man pinned on the fence with that head in the jaw. Nice tight grip around the waist. He's got a few options from there.
I like the fact he's staying busy.
There he goes, could pull out for the single almost. Had the opportunity for the single there, but Kenny just managed to get that leg in time. Well, this is good positional control, just wrapping that right arm, so he's got it wrapped around his body with the good head control. That allows him to pin Kenny to the fence, chip away with the left hand or control that right wrist of Kenny.
Yeah, he's taking the opportunity to throw through knees into the meat of the thigh. And
there's a couple of times he looked like he fancied the single leg as well. And then he's giving it and gone back to his clinch. It is a good controlling position there.
Yeah, and he's staying busy. Referee's not looking yet about separating him.
Oh yeah, great position to get some knees in, slow the man down, get that lead leg chopped off. Bang some knees into the thigh there. A little knee from Kenny, manages to use it to get his back off the fence.
And they separate back to the middle of the cage again.
Stewart looks for a double, drives, almost gets it, the fence saved Kenny there.
Great takedown defense.
Yeah, great stuff. If there was an extra couple of foot of cage there, Stewart might have finished that takedown, but as they met the fence, Kenny managed to get his footing underneath him, stay on his feet. Very good round, that one, competitive, close.
Very close, like I said, you know, not watching it with the judge's hat on, man, that did look close. Both guys had their moments a little bit. Perhaps, well, Kadeem with a little more control against the cage might be enough to take that round.
Yeah, definitely a close one. In a close round like that, any time you're spending, you know, in an advantageous position, it's going to go in your favour. So Stewart could well have edged that one out. Kenny had his moments, in particular when he doubled up on that straight left, pushed his man on the fence, a couple of nice clean shots there.
More of the same in the second, I think.
Yeah, excellent, well-matched bout, this one.
Again, Raymond Kenny in the black and red Hayabusa, representing Reps MMA. Kadeem Stewart Friday night at Unit 7, ASW.
Yeah, I mean, ASW was close, but Preston is right here in his hometown, Preston, and you can tell with the support he's got.
Both exchanging leg kicks there.
Yeah, you do have to be quite tentative exchanging the leg kicks. Oh, nice straight there from Stewart. When you're orthodox versus southpaw. Oh, another inside low kick goes awry. Kadeem's not happy with that one, and nor would I be.
And you never envy the man in the receiving position of that, to be fair. Accidental or not, even just brushing against the cup, I imagine, doesn't feel very good.
Try brushing someone's cup, see what happens.
I'm not.
That's what you're into.
Not going to take that chance. Kadeem not happy about this one, though. I mean, he looked at the referee. He had, even held up his finger like, where's the point?
Yeah, it's one of those where, there's no malice in it, but, if it happens a few times, accidental or not, it's a foul and it's a damaging one at that, so you've got to have a think about it. The referee's going to have a little chat with Kenny. Like I say,
he's taking the point.
Gone.
Wow, one and done.
2 and done.
Yeah, but one warning, one point,
The thing is, accidental or not, it's not the intention really.
Yeah.
It's where it lands, and if you can't place your kicks properly, it is a damaging shot, so it can change the outcome of a fight.
You think this is going to affect it?
Well, you see the enthusiasm of Kenny coming forward there. He's got a bit of extra impetus now. He's an extra point down. Now he's got to really do something. He's got to work. He's got to try for a finish. Because in a close fight like this, it can make all the difference. And it's really lit a fire under him. He's got the takedown.
You think it's going to inhibit, if we make it to the third, is it going to inhibit him throwing that leg kick anymore? Is that taking something out of his arsenal now?
I think it has. If he's not careful, it's another point, and then that could mean a lot to the fight. It will do in a fight this close.
Huge slam!
Got underneath the crotch there and has picked him over his head. What a slam!
That was sweet.
Almost put him through the cage. I was expecting Doink to pop out from underneath the hole in the cage.
And now Kadeem's working for a dominant position.
Half guard for Kenny. Kadeem, good solid position now. He's got the crossface, got the underhook, could be working for head and arm on that far side.
And knowing that Kenny's had the point deducted, he's looking at a 2-point round here.
Yeah, exactly, and that could be absolutely huge considering he may well have had the edge in the first, and that leaves Kenny desperate in the third, so you'd be surprised 1 point doesn't seem a great deal, but in a 3-round fight, a point is huge. Yeah, boxing 12-round fights, you've got more rounds to outwork a point deduction. MMA, not so much.
Got to give props to Raymond Kenny. He's not, succumbing to being on his back. He's tried to work to get up. Great control by Kadeem, though, just nullifying that and back into it.
Especially known, like the ASW guys, known as top game players as well, so he's going to be more than confident working from the top. He's got the mount now. Not long left. Couple of shots there. Coming in from Kadeem, maybe straight to the back, gets a warning, but he's going to ride out this round on top, and it's got to be a 10-8 round.
10-8 round, and I've got him 3 points clear after 2 now, which all the work's now on Raymond Kenny. He needs to finish the TKO, the KO with the sub.
Yeah, with that kind of point disparity, even if Kenny did have the first round, I mean, we were edging towards Joe, but even if he did, it's still a point in the hole.
Yep.
If he wants to win, he's got to really pull something out of the bag in round 3. you know, with that kind of disparity, he's got to be looking for a finish. Kadeem should be extremely confident coming to round 3, knowing he's going to be up on points. Will he cruise, or will it give him a bit of emphasis to look for a finish, really put a stamp on it? I think if someone had kicked me in the balls twice,
You'd be looking to finish it.
badly.
As the corners clear out, we go to the 3rd and final round. Kadeem Stewart, Raymond Kenny. It's been an entertaining fight.
Yeah, definitely has been an entertaining fight. Now, you know, sometimes the man with his back against the wall can be the one that's most dangerous. Does Kenny have it in the tank to really take it to Kadeem Stewart now in this 3rd and final round, especially with the support of Preston behind him?
Oh, it's another, just a very nice straight right hand that Kadeem throws.
Great counter there. Looks for the double pick.
Oh,
big pick up.
nice.
And how powerful is it for a guy that long and of that stature? They're not often the type of guys you see having big slams like that, but Kadeem's had 2 huge slams.
And that smothering Unit 7 top control is making itself apparent again. Very nice. So patient there as well. I mean, he's got no reason to rush at all. He's got to know that at least a point clear in the fight.
Yeah, exactly. You know, everything's on Kenny now to try and do something, try and create some space, look for a submission, and sometimes that opens up mistakes, so it can go one of 2 ways.
Saw him bringing his legs up, bringing his hips, maybe looking for the arm, but Kadeem just quickly adjusted.
Look for the triangle there. Kadeem just saw it in time and managed to fish his arm back in. He can posture up and pass there.
Content to stay in the guard though, and again,
he's got the
not?
arm trapped on the left side underneath his left leg there, which he can use that to ground and pound with no. Kenny has got it free.
Freed it up.
That's a good position if you catch that arm, obviously, to pound away without the guy being able to block it. It was a nice idea.
Works the body, looked at.
Like one for a cradle.
It's just gonna control, not gonna let him stand from there at all.
Yeah, and he's got no reason to rush, absolutely no reason to rush at all. He knows it's going to be hard for him to lose from this position.
Controlling the head there.
And now, you know, a lot of the fight seems to be out of Kenny. He's not worked as hard to get his back of the fence as he did in the first round, certainly.
Right. Referee asking for a little more action, but I do, you know, Stewart's wasn't resting there. He constantly looking.
Yeah, working them knees on the inside. Good barrage of knees, and I'm sure Kenny will be feeling those in the morning, if not right now.
And get just that grinding pressure against the cage.
There he goes, managed to turn his back off. Really, he needs to disengage and try and throw some shots from this position.
Yeah, got to be at least halfway through this round at the moment.
Trying to grind it out on the fence, he just doesn't have time for that, and what's happened is Kadeem's turned him again.
Yeah.
And Kadeem can grind from here, he's got every right to. He can, 10 seconds left, he's going to see his fight out, and he's probably won every round.
You pointed out in the early rounds his head control, like against the cage, how he used his head to force him in. Continued to do that through all 3 rounds. Yeah, he's a guy happy with his performance, knows he's done enough.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to